edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Derrick Rose is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Allen in at the small forward. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Josh Richardson out there with Simmons, and it's Portis in at the 5. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus, but as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Simmons against Rose. Oladipo for 3. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Durant down low. Guarded by Oladipo. And Durant gets it to go.
How do you defend him any better than this? I mean, Durant, just an incredible scorer.
Rose against Simmons. Kicks it out to Allen. Five on the clock. Rebounded by the Nets. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. KD against Williamson. Durant with it. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. Yeah,
you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
That's his first personal.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, KD. And at the line.
That's good from Durant. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. There's the pass to Oladipo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And he's right, Clark. Oladipo can take over a game with his athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete. A bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard. And he's got an aggressive streak in him as well. Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
Now here's Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
KD against Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where a few men can slow him down.
Now here's Simmons. Richardson gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. Williamson, the pass to Rose. Back to Williamson. Simmons pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For 3, Harris connects from 3-point range. Harris has got 6.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Rose finds Williamson. To the wing on the left. Here's Valanciunas. Sweet little floater.
Oh, such a feel shot there, the floater.
Nets leading by 3. Here's Durant. That shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. Nice defense from KD. The Nets have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Simmons doing a nice job being physical, taking the foul and still getting the shot up.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to
Take a break.
as a priority to improve.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, Ben Simmons has shouldered a lot of criticisms about his game, but, you know, I love the fact that he keeps his head down and just works hard and continues to mature as an outstanding all-around player.
And he's good on the second. Pelicans trail by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The feed to Williamson. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Misses the 3. Brooklyn leading by 4. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Simmons. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Now here is Harris. He's got 6, and now Oladipo pushing it up. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Pass to Portis. For 3, Harris. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. Nobody near Allen. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No good from Durant. The Pelicans have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Allen finds Oladipo. Traps in the tray. Oladipo's got 9. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, on the drive, Irving probably anticipates the foul there or even expects it. He's too sharp to let it surprise you.
At the line 2 times.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Irving against Rose. Pass to Williamson. Outside Rose. Oladipo taking his time here. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Irving passes to KD. And finished off by KD.
Very elusive in the pick and rolls is Kevin Durant. I mean, he slashes after screening, and that makes it tough to stay with him.
Now, here's Oladipo. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Williamson missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Now, here is Irving. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. With the drive, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody. And your Brooklyn Nets.
New group in for the Nets. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Portis. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Ennis, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Richardson. Three-pointer, Randle. Offensive rebound, Jones. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's stolen by Randle. Left side, Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn trailing. Cousins kicks to Irving. Down low, here's Iguodala. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Alexander Walker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now Jones. Pass to Randle. Pocket 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
He hits both from the stripe. Nets trail by 3. And here is Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
The Nets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Randle from outside. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cousins with a screen on Jones. Irving passes to Cousins. Over Jones. And Cousins gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 1.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Mills. Randle down low. Cousins is there. Randle no good. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so it's New Orleans with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. Picked by Randle. Out left to the wing for 3. Randle can't get that one to fall. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Irving's got 8.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Back to Randle. They need this. Good on the triple.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to the Heat. Mills passes to Iguodala. Tries again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Iguodala's got his second basket.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. The Nets with the lead. Cousins with a screen on Jones. Irving passes to Cousins. The jump hook off the left rim and out. Pelicans shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Randle with the bucket.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randle working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Now here's Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randle with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randle, otherwise he's going to block.
His first foul.
The Nets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting for Brooklyn. At the line 2 times.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Jones. The pass to Randle from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3.
Randle's got a couple of threes now in the first for New Orleans. Irving looking for an opening. Iguodala, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Irving with it. Hayes on him. It's stolen by Jones. And now Randle pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
Absorbing contact really well. Randle will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Nets trail by 3. Irving with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The 3. That shot, no good. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the...
All right, who's coming onto the court? Come on.
And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
Come on. Get loud for goal.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking my man.
And, Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Randle. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Allen in at the 3 slot. Williamson is checked in for Randle. Williamson with this screen for Oladipo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a foul.
Man, great tenacity from Durant there. I mean, he makes it so difficult to guard him without fouling.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. Outside Rose. Passes it to Williamson. Out to the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson is screen on Simmons. Here's Rose. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to drop it in. Simmons got it all tied up now for the Nets.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Williamson against Durant. Williamson with the screen for Rose. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Over in the corner, Allen. Williamson is screen on Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen.
When Harris gives you this type of energy on defense, that's a huge bonus.
Allen against Simmons. And they double up Simmons. The wide open look for Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Rose. Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Portis. Right side Irving. Up top Durant. Into the lane.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. KD.
That free throw good from Durant.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Fades. He's off on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oladipo with the ball. He's got 11. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Knicks, Iguodala.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Trailing by 5. Allen, that's good.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Moving against Rose. And here are the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 13 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Rose kicks to Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
You know, guys, this is not the first time we've seen Oladipo go off. I mean, he's a score-first guard and very aggressive.
Irving against Rose. Here's Simmons. Portis trying to free himself. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Rose gets a wide-open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
To the inside, Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
The Nets making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And both free throws good for Williamson.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly aligned so far here in the second quarter.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Portis is screen on Rose. Irving passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Oladipo outside. Here's Williamson. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. 8 points for Zion Williamson.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Irving passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pelicans trail by 4. Rose scanning the floor to the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Irving with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending, and he makes that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Williamson throws it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Irving kicks to Harris. Richardson dishes to Irving. Portis a screen on Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one. Irving's got 17.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
So for the Nets, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Portis. Dennis comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Jones, the pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Randle finds Jones. Back to Randle. Kicks it out to Jones. 4 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
3.
He's got 7.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Drives to the hoop. Cousins shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really hard to deal with the size Cousins has when he's down there. Defense sometimes has no choice but to commit the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
Yeah, you know, you go back to when Cousins was drafted, and there were some that questioned his attitude, but lately, I don't think that's the case anymore.
Iguodala against Randle. Randle is doubled. Jones looking for an opening. Tipped away. It's stolen by Ennis. Inside. He kicks it to Iguodala. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hayes the pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, Jones shoots over Mills. Fader on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Cousins with a screen on Jones. Mills with it. Now defended by Randle. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Hayes. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Now Richardson. There's the drive, and it's Richardson spamming it down.
Exactly what Richardson can do on the drive. I mean, he can handle the ball. He's got a quick step, and he can finish when he gets to the rim.
Outside, Jones. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Nets leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Driving the lane. No good from Cousins.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Jones kicks to Jones. That's to Randle. Fires, high post, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Randle's got 12 in the game.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Cousins with a screen on Jones. Mills passes to Cousins. Here we go, one-on-one. Jones with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Randle with the bucket.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. The pass to Cousins. Over Jones. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And Jones has it in the corner. Hayes with the screen for Jones. Over Iguodala. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Loudest section is going to win the free t-shirt toss. Come on, let me hear ya.
Nets.
That is the Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
.112 left here in the second. Cousins with a screen on Randle. Over Randle. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. KD's got 16 points.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Here's Randle over to the left wing. And Hayes kicks to Jones. Hayes with the screen for Jones. And Hayes throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
.36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Richardson covering. Randle with a screen for Jones. Shot clock at 6. Back to Randle. Fades and shoots. Here's Hayes. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Over Richardson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New Orleans on top, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor, you ignited the team in the first half, but what do you need to do better in the second half?
Defense. We just got to do a better job defensively, including myself. I got to lead the pack defensively. I think when we do that, we're effective. We're a great team on offense. When we move the ball and we share it, we're a great team. Defensively, we got to tighten up a little bit, and we're going to do a better job of that in the second half.
We will see, Victor. Thank you for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Our own Shaquille O'Neal was involved in a Rookie of the Year race once upon a time.
Who was the first pick, Ernie? Word is morning. Not a Christian lady, not a lot of morning. I wouldn't call it a race, Ernie. No one even came close to the Big Diesel.
It wasn't even a race that he made it into a song, Ernie. Can you believe that? And it was a hit song.
Nothing surprises me. Now, looking at that first half, the thing that jumps out is the play of Julius Randle. Simply amazing.
He's hot as like a fire that spreads quick. Oh, he's so hot it's a fire right here on the desk. He's determined. He's relentless. Hey, give me a fire extinguisher. And before you know it, you're torched.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Josh Richardson out there with Irving, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Great speed on display by Oladipo in transition. Very few guys can keep up with him in the open court.
Irving passes to Durant. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson. Simmons checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Nets trail by 3. And here is Simmons. He has 5. Going inside. There's the dish to KD. Harris outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Here's Williamson. A rebound by the Nets. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Rose. And they double up Simmons. In the corner, it's Richardson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, that shot right there, Richardson's three-point shooting is what's helped him stay in the league as a second-round pick.
New Orleans moving it around. From 8. The kick out to Rose. Pass to Oladipo. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Valanciunas. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Oh, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Simmons against Rose. And they double up Simmons. And here's KD for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And they double up Simmons. The 3 from KD. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Oladipo outside. To the paint. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by KD.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Simmons against Rose. In the corner, it's Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. KD can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 5. Williamson dishes to Rose. Oladipo outside. Simmons against Williamson. Williamson double team. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Simmons with it. He's got 5. Driving to the basket. Williamson with the block.
And covering lots of airspace. Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooters.
Now here's Rose. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Back to Williamson. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
To the middle. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Williamson, the pass to Rose. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Simmons against Allen. Outside for KD. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just...
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Victor Oladipo is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Williamson. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Rose. Second shot opportunity. Hayes, no good. The kick out to Rose. It's rebounded by Portis. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
The 3 from KD. No good. Shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. Irving against Oladipo. Durant with a screen on Oladipo. And finished off by KD.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for KD.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Randle dishes to Oladipo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
3.
Boy, good shot selection there from Oladipo. Part of what makes him efficient on offense.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Irving passes to Portis. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Oladipo for 3. And it's Oladipo again missing. Irving kicks to Durant. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step of becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action, and practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Recess, kickball to the deep end. The public school era is old school.